Little nigga don't know it get dangerous. Ooh, 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 dangerous. Ooh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cards and the Commanders, and it's all up next.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his second NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
Howell got the nod from Commanders leadership to be the team's starter this year. A nice bump for last year's 5th-round pick. One start as a rookie and didn't look bad at all winning the team's finale. And let's not forget, this is a guy who was once viewed as a first-round pick. So there's plenty of promise hidden beneath the surface.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 11 yards. It's
4th down, Howell. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turn. On the very first drive of the afternoon. Murray looking to change the play here. Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll shift things around. They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Murray now. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Prater's kick is good, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And the Commanders have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Now these two teams, Charles, Arizona and Washington, 2023, a new beginning for both. Of course, for the Cardinals, a new coach, Jonathan Gannon, coming over from Philadelphia, where he was the defensive coordinator on their run to the NFC title, and the new ownership here in Washington.
And that gives each franchise a chance to start fresh, to turn the page. And I'm looking at Washington. They could be sneaky good. Despite the fact they didn't make the playoffs last year and the other 3 teams in their division did, Washington finished 500 at 8-1. They could make a jump.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A good throw here, finding Pascal. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. He was a 2nd-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a 1st-round grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the 2nd round. They got a steal with this player.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down. Snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1st down, Howell to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds. And that'll be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here.
At the 10-yard line.
2nd down. Howell now. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here's Howell. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
2nd and 2. At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. That is caught, and he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
And now an audible here into something else. 1st down, Murray. And his throw here is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Loose inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
40 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
But it looked like they marched to the end zone. Is it a momentary roadblock with that incompletion? No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Murray going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Zach Ertz from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals are once again back in front. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. George Pickens 68 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Howell throwing for it. Forced out to his left. And he won't be able to get the football away. He's going to be sacked. So they're unable to add on to their lead. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So out now come the Cardinals. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here in their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. That one downfield for Dotson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Murray changing the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. To throw, it's Murray. A quick throw there is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Again, they'll throw in Murray. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Commanders back out late in this 1st half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Howell trying to get his offense to hurry up and get set. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. the air on 1st and 10. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Murray now on first down. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Chase Young in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, this is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see Week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it anyway.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 41 yards. And the Cardinals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, Robinson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now they're in the hurry-up. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The Commanders lined up here. They're going to try for 2 once again. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Murray looking to change the play here. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
They'll run with Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you will too, without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that part there. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays.
Back now at FedEx Field. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Murray off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chase Young getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Well, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. Powell. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Powell, he'll look to throw it. Back to Gibson, and another catch for him. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson from a yard out. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The football going back over to Arizona now. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That one is caught by Hunt. Room past the 35. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Murray. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Murray from midfield. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Throwing here, Howell. That one downfield for Dotson. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 71 yards. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Slide for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They've
intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by Quan Martin.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he don't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Sly on for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Throwing again, Murray. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A CD always a little extra excitement for week 1.
this player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup.
My bad, boys, but I know y'all. I know in this gameplay, I know I don't have. I know I don't have the face cam for the Cardinals game, but I know versus the Broncos, probably like next week when I post out the Broncos video, I know I will have a face cam for y'all. I know I will. But let me know in the comments what other videos do y'all want me to do, or what other teams that y'all want me to do for the 2023 season. Y'all just gotta let me know in the comments, bro. Y'all, that's all y'all gotta do is type in the comments. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More lit content is gonna be on the way, boys. Love y'all, and I'm signing out.